Cologne sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. We'll see Matt Kemp start things out when we return. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Braves on top 19-1. Kemp will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. The windup and the 0-1. In the air out to straightaway left. Williamson has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Up next for Atlanta.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Digging in and looking for more, Adonis Garcia, and he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a drive out to left center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. In now, Nick Markakis. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Stepping in now, Dansby Swanson. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Dansby Swanson just hit for the cycle. What a thrill for him and everybody here in attendance for that matter.
Wow, this is great, Matt. I've seen a few others besides this one, and it is really exciting for everyone, even the broadcaster. It's such a rare feat in our sport, and it always seems to come out of nowhere. So it's pretty cool we got a chance to see some baseball history in this one.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Span ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they're going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Number 62.
Into the box, Bartolo Colon. Now a bunt attempt here. In to score the runner from third. And they're not going to have a play on him as the catcher just eats it. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down.
Up next for Atlanta, center fielder, Ronier Mustellier.
In now, Ronier Mustellier as he grounds one briskly to short. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The second baseman, number 4.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. The second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from this offense could have really helped settle him in.
Kelby Tomlinson is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Here's another 0-2. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
In now, Eduardo Nunez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And that one stayed up a little high. High in the air out to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Giants down in order, and they remain well behind. Bay Bridge, and at the other end, the city by the bay as we continue tonight's ball game from AT&T Park. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Freeman. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. hit hard to the right side. Tomlinson has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting.
So here's Matt Kemp now. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. First delivery to him on the way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Adonis Garcia digs in now. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard liner toward short. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The windup and the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Moving under it, Mustellier. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Belt. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Chopped weakly to the right. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 1 out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes another 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
This is turning into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. 1-1 home now to Crawford. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Braves will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
22-1 this evening. Atlanta. Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside AT&T Park in San Francisco. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Atlanta Braves and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next on the show. Now in the box, Brandon Phillips having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold Reynolds, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matt, it hasn't been pretty. I mean, the pitching was not there. They didn't play very well. They got blown out the first 2 games. You just hope you get good quality starting pitching in this one, and you have a chance to play good baseball and maybe win a game. Another hit right there. Man, he is having a big series right here on the road. He's having some kind of impact on this series, the way he's collecting base hits.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Freddie Freeman.
Runner goes for second. Back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. But one's all they'll get as he's back in safely at second. So here's Matt Kemp now. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits 3rd best in the National League. Runner breaks for third. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So
leading off for the Giants, catcher.
Now here's the pitch.
Buster Posey.
Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle.
So first and second with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Reined in, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, that's one of those unusual.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and stepping in the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is line to left. Williamson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Here's J-Roll, Jimmy Rollins now.
Batting, shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Ready on 1 and 2. A double play ball to second. 4. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And Kemp's throw comes in too late. He's in there at third.
That is a great 2-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Giants, left fielder, Mac Williamson.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. And the runner from third crosses the plate. The relay throw, and he is in there. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Denard Span.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man. Here's the first baseman. Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now here's a swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman, Phillips. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting,
digging in once again, Buster Posey. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And a pickoff throw to third. And the runner back in standing. And now another toss over to third, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Here's another 0-2. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. And a throw behind the runner at third, and the runner back easily. Another 0-2 home. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
My goodness. There's another one. 7 foul balls in a row. You just don't see at bats like this.
1 and 2.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Another 1-2 delivery. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Freeman is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding.
Leading off for Atlanta, shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. Joe Blanton will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 55, Joe Blanton.
Now a ball hit on the ground for Rollins at short. Backhanded. And did Belt hang with that? Yes, he did. A nice play by the left-hander as they record the out.
Number 11.
Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Panic with the dive. He gathers the throw. Got him. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this. Joe Blanton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The 0-2 once more. Weekly hit towards first. To his right, Freeman, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Kelby Tomlinson.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He reached on a walk.
Play ball.
Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Another look at a gem at third base as this ball is speared midair. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Here's Brandon Phillips. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate. And as we check out our Atlanta Braves leaderboard, you can see that he currently ranks 2nd best on the roster in that category. Well hit by Freeman as this one's in the air to deep right field. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
So here's Matt Kemp now.
Matt Kemp.
He swings and lines it to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Left fielder, Nick Markakis.
Digging in and looking for more, Nick Markakis. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Line drive to center field. Span is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Third baseman number 13.
Adonis Garcia digs in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. That's popped up now towards short right field. Panic is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready once again, Mac Williamson. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Left fielder.
Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
The pitcher number 47, Johnny Cueto.
Digging in to try it again, Johnny Cueto. Getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Denard Span. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
Oh, that was a good looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Giants down in order. They're on top 7-2. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Leading off for
No
Atlanta.
hits in 2 trips to
Catcher,
the plate for him in the ball game.
Flowers.
And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning, you're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
Skied into straightaway right. Ruggiano is after it. He's there, but oh, he clanks it off his glove. He'll get it into second. But a good job of staying with it as he throws his man out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Julio Teheran will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit in the air to center field. Span giving chase. Goes into a slide, and he's got it. Great play, and there's 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Ender Inciarte. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of it.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Julio Teheran gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Julio Teheran.
Here's Joe Panik. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Second baseman, Joe
Now a swing and a fly ball. And Markakis won't get there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Well, clearly that changed up the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he was right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another 0-2 coming. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Dribbled to the right side, but it's foul, strike 1. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's Buster Posey now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Posey got caught out in front here as this is going to be in the seats, a foul ball. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Ready for another chance? Brandon Phillips. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's another single, another hit. Now they are first and second. They just haven't come up with that big hit to drive a lot of runs in. They got to break things open pretty soon.
Ready for another shot now. Matt Kemp 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this one is gone. A home run. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Left fielder number 22, Nick Markakis.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Third baseman number 13, Adonis Garcia.
Striding in once again, Adonis Garcia. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Tyler Flowers. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as that'll pull him into a tie at 7-7. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And that's going to land out toward the wall out there. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Arodys Vizcaino will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 38, Arodys Vizcaino.
Heading out towards shallow right. Ruggiano is there. 2 down.
Center fielder
At
number
the plate,
11.
Ender Inciarte.
Ender
Hit the ball
Inciarte.
pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hard hit ball to second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire. Arodys Vizcaino will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Arodys Vizcaino.
And this is fouled straight back.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Markakis has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Giants.
Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Ground ball right into the shift. Phillips is up with it on to first, and there were 2 down. Eduardo Nunez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Fastball in there for a called strike. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 5 homers and 21 driven in. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. This remains a 7-all tie. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Hunter Strickland will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Brandon Crawford will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
First baseman number 5.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. He's set, and the pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Matt Kemp will stand in again, and his at-bat back in the eighth was certainly a big moment in the ballgame. A 3-run home run that helped us get to where we are now. Smoked on the ground left side. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning, and the side is... Hunter Pence is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Hey, this guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Fouled back. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Little tapper down the first baseline. Freeman takes it in, and a step on first himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 2, Denard Span.
Striding in once again, Denard Span. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's in there for a strike. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball?
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 7-7. Hunter Pence will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 8. Hunter Pence.
Ready for another shot now. Nick Markakis. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Left fielder Nick Markakis.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard towards center, and Markakis has got himself a base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Well, this is his 3rd hit of the game. And he has been absolutely on fire. I think they got to start thinking about maybe walking him when they see him come to the plate.
Adonis Garcia digs in now as he rips it on the ground to second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Markakis rounds third and is striding for home. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's an 8-7.
Tyler Flowers.
And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as they jump ahead by 3.
Well, in most parks, there's usually a spot down the line or somewhere else where you can get a cheapy home run. But he knocked this one out of the deepest part of the park. There's nothing cheap about that one.
Corey Guerin, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Corey Guerin. The batter, number 7, shortstop.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Oh, he brought it back.
Now batting, catcher, Arodys Vizcaíno.
Emilio Bonifacio will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 64, Emilio Bonifacio.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. That average way up there to start things out. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ruggiano sprinting after it into the cove, but foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Hard hit ball to second, and this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. Here's Ender Inciarte, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Span on the run. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The second baseman, number 4, Brandon.
Here's
Phillips.
Brandon Phillips. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Braves 10 and the Giants 7. Jim Johnson enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Jim Johnson.
Digging in once again, Joe Panic. He'll lead things off against Jim Johnson, who looks for the save in this one. Low for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The first baseman,
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. His lifetime numbers against Jim Johnson, 2 for 3. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Markakis. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Braves get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Arodys Vizcaíno gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Jim Johnson closes the door for the save, his 8th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 10 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base.
Welcome, everyone, to this Memorial Day edition of Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Braves cracked 16 hits on the day as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco, 10-7. It was their 15th consecutive victory as a team. At the moment, the Giants are leading the National League West, while the Braves are in first place in the NL East. Dan Straley won his 4th game thus far as the Marlins took care of the Angels 4-3. Heading into today, the Marlins are in 4th place in the NL East, and the Angels are in last place in the AL West. Gio Gonzalez tossed a dominating complete game shutout as the Nationals took care of the Padres 4-0. He is among the NL leaders in shutouts. As of today, the Nationals sit in third place in the National League East Division, while the Padres are in fourth place in the NL West. Vince Velasquez struck out 12 on the way to the win as the Phillies pushed past the Reds 6-0. In other Reds news, starting pitcher Homer Bailey is currently listed as day-to-day. He is dealing with a bruised arm. Looking at the standings, the Phillies are in last place in the NL East, and the Reds are in last place in the NL Central. The Mets allowed 5 hits in the game as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 6-0. They stayed hot with their 10th in a row. At the moment, the Pirates are in third place in the NL Central, while the Mets are in second place in the NL East. Zach Davies collected win number 2 on the year as the Brewers pushed past the Diamondbacks 4-1. Right now, the Brewers are in fourth place in the NL Central, and the Diamondbacks are in last place in the NL West. The Colorado Rockies totaled 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 8-1. As of today, the Rockies are in third place in the NL West, while the Cardinals are in second place